right things. Here's my thought process with this. If I had abs, just think about it. And always asking the right questions. You don't have to answer it. I have to ask the question. It's the Dan Patrick Show. I want publicity. Doing radio the only way he knows how. Listen weekdays at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. Right here. Fox Sports Radio. Ask what? FS1 on your television. Go to foxsports.com for details. Oh, trust your eyes. Ask what? Into 95.7 The Game, KCMC FM at HD1 San Francisco. An Odyssey station. And here's what you need to know. Denver Broncos won in overtime at Washington Sunday night, 27-26, knocking down the Commanders' 2-point pass attempt at the end. Washington lost 7 straight. Denver won 9 in a row. R.J. Harvey, 2 short touchdown runs. Buffalo was down 7-0 at Pittsburgh late first half, but beat the Steelers 26-7. Seattle shut out Minnesota.
Buffalo was down.
The Chargers beat the Raiders 31-14, but LA quarterback Justin Herbert played through a broken left hand. He'll have surgery.
A freaking broken left hand.
Rams 31-28, 3 touchdown passes for Bryce Young. In the NBA late game, the Lakers won their 7th.
He's like Austin. He's wrestling with a. So he's like a
Austin Reeves with 33. Atlanta won in double overtime.
Kurt Angle with a freaking broken left hand. I guess the surgery tomorrow.
Big Ben Maller. Yeah, that sounds good. When he's not talking, I live for the victory. He's barking. He is not the
All right, you know the rules.
Why would you want it any other way? He is a Pirates of the Caribbean type player. There's a reason for that.
Ken Gulps.
Fire she blows. You're listening to the Ben Maller Show. Now,
Is this?
broadcasting live from the Fox Sports Radio
I bet you this is unlisted.
Putting the terrible into the terrible towels. Welcome
No, no, okay, we're listed.
the beginning of another hour of the Ben Maller Show. We are in the air everywhere, literally.
Wanna be a
Everywhere
baller?
you could possibly be, and yet we're still close by. It's amazing. So we have tasty traditions.
No.
Coast to coast, border to border, and beyond on the vast and ear-splittingly powerful microphones of FSR emanating live from Benny's Bundle as we put together a special offer on this Cyber Monday. We've got
What
the
studio did he say?
podcast, we've got the radio show. We're going to bundle that all together. It's Benny's Bundle from the
Oh,
world
do
famous
that.
Fox Sports Radio studios as approved by Overnight Joe, who's been with the show for a long time, and Yafimi in Chicago. All the guys in Chicago all fired up because the Bears are now the top team in the NFC after the Rams dropped the deuce in Charlotte. And this portion of the Ben Maller Show on Fox made possible in part by our friends at Tire Rack. That's right, Alf and Ferg Dog and Maller Prop Guy and Mr. Nice Guy. Tire Rack.
Hey, Zork player.
40 years, Tire Rack has been helping customers like Kathy and
Dryers are popular in the army. Hair dryers.
Installation options like mobile tire insulation. TireRack.com.
But no, not really. Not really.
Leprechaun says, hey, what about that DraftKings? That's right, Mike the Leprechaun and Mike in New Hampshire. This show is also sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook.
Are you shopping for a dryer?
NFL and NBA. Screaming Steven
You know the rules. 10 chugs.
Code Maller, M-A-L-L-E-R, to claim your special offer at DraftKings. Even Alameda Lou is doing it again. That's the promo code Maller at DraftKings. The crown is yours. So we're back at it this hour and get back to the NFL after the hour of Lane Kiffin. And our lead this hour is from the land of the Yinzer, Pittsburgh, PA.
Yeah, clothes dryers.
And right now the confluence is a sewer. What happened? The Bills were in town.
Sometimes the dryer's free and you only pay for the the wash because not every thing dries the same speed.
Play that great. He didn't have a touchdown
Half the time I pay for a dryer, I have to put more money in. You never have to put more money in on a laundry machine. You'll find the laundry machine that's full, and the dryers are usually the dryers fail first. I didn't spell anything wrong with that sentence. Oh, congratulations. The War Channel, the defining moments. Just posted more World War II. I like a World War II. These fruit flies. These friggin' fruit flies. They don't live forever. They don't live forever. My fruit flies get out of control sometimes. Mm. 9 gulps. Your heater's on. The dryer went out. I thought you know what to do. Boil water, hug the pan. Subsequently, you can heat wet towels in the oven, but you don't want to have sleep with wet towels. You can sleep with a goddamn pot. I'm put a lid on your pot. Get yourself a water. Those big rubber things. What are those things called? Medicine bag? Medicine water bag? Hot water bag. Goddamn freaking. Well, there's steps, right? Some steps, but no tools. You reach in and you might press a button, but I don't fuck around with like a screwdriver or a wrench. No real work on a dryer. Just maybe unclogging it at best. Sup, Ted? I'm sorry. Yeah, those cartoons. That's where I saw it too. Black and white. That shit was a black and white television shit. Once they started getting color, they got rid of that kind of props. Oh, fucking fruit flies. Raise the roof for the fruit flies. Whose house? Fruit fly house. About the smoke and stuff. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. That's yeah. Dill. How do you say this? Dill? I'm just gonna call you Dill. Yeah, no problems, Dill. I see a lot of chat. I don't see any likes on this episode. Oh, remember to press like before you type, and when you type and you wait for a response. Don't count the likes. Okay? So I left a like, which isn't going to help me. You might think that one of my viewers did that. How cool of them. Yeah, my viewers are so cool. And I slap the, if I get one fruit fly, it's not even worth it. Let the fruit flies all want to land together and chill. You just have to rodeo them with your hat. But the flies have been hiding in my hat. Of all the fucking places, I put the hat down and there's a bunch of fucking flies coming out of my hat. Embarrassing. Fucking the ball cap keeps me warmer anyways. But I look stupid sitting indoors with a ball cap. I could look like this, right? You know, I could look like this. This is warmer. Why? Why is this warmer? Well, it's not really warmer, but it's, it's close. It's close. Both are good. Then, yeah. Anyways. I've already taken 20 gulps off the beer. That means there's only 5 left. Okay? And 11 minutes into this episode, let's finish this! Yell? No yell. Bedroom voice. My gulps are smaller because the lip. I'm getting more than 25 on this. Fucking fruit flies, bro. It's my fault. They give me free fruit, and I bring it to my room. It's a mistake every time. I'm never gonna eat an apple or an orange unless Hurricane is malt liquor. I'd like to see the 12th ranked Miami Hurricanes. The Hurricanes are going to win the college football championship. For $2, might be the best deal in America. Hurricane malt, yeah, Miami Hurricanes, baby. They beat Pittsburgh, right? They were down 7-0. Dude, Pittsburgh was up 7-0 versus the Hurricanes and Buffalo. So, the best thing about Miami is that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson wasn't good enough to be on the that's a pretty shit team, bro. If you can't play for Miami, bro, you must suck. Could you imagine being Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and getting cut from the fucking Hurricane? That could never be me, bro. I'm still on that Hurricane. Dwayne doesn't want to sell. He ain't trying to sell you no Hurricane. I saw Dwayne eating peanut butter. Dude, he was saying he eats peanut butter. What kind of poor person? I mean, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson eating peanut butter. What a fucking chump. What a fucking... The Rock eats peanut butter. I got the dirt on everybody, bro. I should go to jail for my Hitler mustache, huh? Swag. It's my swag. I'm glad you noticed. Who sent you, Mark Felton? There's only one guy that can stop me. It's Mark Felton. Dante and the Pharaoh calling out Hannibal today for paying to be on a wrestling card because promoters don't book Hannibal. Hannibal pays promoters to book him. Oof. Devin Nicholson, who isn't mentally well, has read my comments live a couple times. Hey, I'm with the security pro. See, it's a pro guard. I play tackle. See, 76 is a tackle. A guard should wear 60, keep their numbers in the 60s, maybe 50s. 55 is the best Trojan number. The best player on Trojan always gets. That was the old plan. If you're the best player on the USC Trojans, you get to wear number 55. Okay. Homosexual. Yeah. Homo fucking dropping down. Oh, reaching around a dude like this. You get these home traded. You need some homo training, dude. You need to be home trained. Just stay at home and do homo things. It's the home training. That's what they always say about. You need some home training. Real talk. You come in my chat dropping homosexuality. I mean, I can pile on that. Get on top of that. Not afraid of your one word. I could have reacted. You should add some, put something on your homo. How's my beard? I think my beard looks. I look 10 years younger now that I cleaned it up. I look younger. I look younger, bro. I ran 100 steps. That's more than Christian McCaffrey. I was counting. Now you only count every other step because. So when I say I took 200 steps at a light airborne shuffle, and I got more yards today than Christian McCaffrey. We're going to combat obesity without 2,000 steps. We're going to skip the 2,000 steps. We're just going to get 100. Dude's ready. I push. Get on top of that hobo. Yeah. I don't like slapping women's, but I'll slap a homo on the butt. Okay? Yeah, get in there. Angle up, you know what I'm saying? Don't just slide in. Angle up. Be nice, you know. Is it safer to tickle the tailbone? When you stick your finger in that butthole, what should you do? Should you go like? What should you do? I need expert advice, okay, guys. Chat controls my finger. My finger is in a butthole. You can press up, down, left, or right, or WASD, and my finger will. I'll hit WASD. That's up, ASD. I just did a circle. We're circling inside your butthole because doing a circle is more efficient than thrusting. Any more homo? How more homo can you get, right? There's a dude ready to stand on top of me. No, I'm in my room all alone. If my mods show up, I squat. Okay. I really wish my mods could show up now. So I'd start squatting now. Remember, tonight's the next meal. I'm feasting. I'm gonna cook the noodles. Extra water. Fill it with mashed potatoes. Throw in the sausage. It's a sausage vested up in here. Coward. That could never be me. I'm a defective civilian unit. I throw myself at the enemy. Human wave, bro. My dream is to join a human wave and overwhelm the enemy as they reload. That's right. So, my time in Overwatch let me count the enemy's bullets. I know when the enemy's gonna reload. Wish I had my controller. Because when you play on PC, you have no rumble feedback. Reaper has 8 shots. It goes. It gives a rumble, reload. You have to feel the force feedback. I'm pounding the rest of this beer. Are there any is there anything, nothing landed in my cup. Good. But you do want to protect your beverage at all cost. I can see a bug here, a bug here. I can see a bug down here. But I'm in 720p. You can't see the bugs. Got bugs all over my body. The itchy and scratchy show. Bro, this building's infested. Dude, if I stay here another year, 2017, I'll be dead. I don't want to die in this building. Dude, people die here all the time. If they ain't hauling somebody out on Monday, it's hard to swallow my lunch because I need double. I want to eat your lunch. Every day, somebody eats my lunch because I don't go down there. They eat my lunch. They come down from Chinatown to eat my lunch. I hope, you know what, Chinatown needs my lunch more than me. It's sad when you go through the line and there's no more food. There's some guy ready to pick up 2 meals with his friend's ID. You wouldn't eat half the shit they give us and let their, new lunch menu, December lunch menu is coming out. It's Monday, beef tomorrow, and I'm at the 24-minute mark. I'm looking at the analytics for this episode. Did my subs go up? Hey, how many likes do I got? 151 views. 151 postal. Deliver at all cost. Dude, I know people that don't get views, guys. Even if they come for half a second, it's enough, okay? I'm so proud to share myself. And you should be too, once you have enough under your belt. So the radio was popping off 2 a.m. What I need to know. Let's just I'm gonna rewind my stream 25 minutes and listen to the radio. Dan Patrick. Joker laugh. This hair is about to go. That's how we do it. You want old hair? We are Fox Park. Denver won. Washington, that's the big key, okay? Okay, so Washington has lost 7 straight. Damn, bro. I almost had hopes for Washington this year after getting to the NFC Championship. Now they're going to balance out the standings. I think the NFL should have 16-team playoffs. Currently, we're in a 14-team playoffs. But, you know, there's so much money in by adding 2 teams from 14 to 16, you get 2 more games. 2 more games. The playoffs are currently 14 games. 14 teams, but they only play 13 games. It'll be 16 teams. As long as they don't play 16 games, it's not half the league. Due to a technicality, it's not half the league. You can't invite half of the league. That's too many teams. But the NFL did have 16 teams back in 82. That 82 season, so slaps, it just slaps. You know, you want all the information from 82. How did the 49ers win Super Bowl 16 and didn't hit the playoffs? They weren't even in the playoffs for Super Bowl 17. Super Bowl 17. Would you trade the Super Bowl 16 for a 17 win? It was in Pasadena. It was the Redskins' very first win. What's better? The Redskins' first win over the Dolphins or the 49ers win over the Bengals in 16-17. The Dolphins have lost 1 Super Bowl since the 49ers beat them. The Bengals have made it back to 2 Super Bowls since the 49ers beat them. The effect of losing to the 49ers has been shrugged off. The Rams are dealing with a colony of Memphis. They're no better than the Tennessee Titans. I'm gonna finish my beer next. Shout out JCW Volume 2. What do you want to watch? Can I put this in your Can I watch this with you? Okay. I left my beer unguarded from the fruit flies. There's none. They know I'm on the desk. Bro, you know I'm on the desk. Go back. They're all up on the trash can behind me. Fruit flies on the trash can. So I have to turn around and kill. Turn around and kill. I'm in kill mode. I'm in kill mode right now, guys. It's not worth it. I could jump on a pile of cow shit and catch one fly. 155 views. What's it like, guys? When I tell you I get good views, right? The views are good. The views are good. I get Dino's Draft House, for example, my favorite Panther channel. My favorite Panther channel can't get 100 views if they tried hard, because they think streaming. I'm gonna cut this hair off. Chopping it. Gone. I have a fetish, my hair fetish. I love Lola Faye. Side note, side quest. I can call a hooker, but why can't I just call a real porn star? Well, the beer's all gone. But you see, the thing is, this will trap all the fruit flies. So put it where the fruit flies want it. Let them crawl inside it and die. It's like drinking from the glass. Did I catch one that time? Oh, I did. He flew away. He was right there. I palmed him. To the green, vape. Fuck the Raiders and their fans. Fuck people who play Zelda. And God smite people who play Mega Man. You know, the world needs more ghouls and ghosts fucking uploads. Why don't you go play a game we've already seen with the volume too loud? You can struggle to talk over the music in Final Fantasy IX like most streamers. David posting the Final Fantasy remake might be coming. Wait for Square Enix to announce the next Final Fantasy project. Final Fantasy project, that's a separate project. They've never worked on Final Fantasy IX. The 480 screenshots cannot be upgraded to 4K. It just doesn't work. They say these screenshots don't have enough detail or. Let me press the button. Nobody's watching. I want to keep my battery up, so just slide it in. Baby, I'm sliding in. I don't want to be a lunatic. I want to be on Uncle Sam's team. Kearney, the first mayor of San Francisco. John Geary. Let's go to the list of mayors of San Francisco on Wikipedia. Geary, 1850, 174 years ago. Let's look at the Cincinnati Reds. I mean, they went perfect. Could you imagine a baseball team playing an entire season? Wikipedia says that the Reds are a slightly different franchise than the 1856 Reds. Right. I'm on Baseball Reference. 1955 season. They didn't play that right. I'm looking at that's 1955, not 1855. Okay. The bottom line: the effects of 1800 sports on modern sports is minuscule. What's the last comment? You musty, moldy morning love. I love you. I weaponize my love. Love is the strongest weapon. Bedroom voice is the best voice. Not enough bedroom voice. And it's not ASMR. It's a little different. You want to be as loud as you can with your bedroom voice, but you don't want to actually mumble. You musty Monday morning love. L-O-V. What a great way to confuse the end of your sentence. You said too much. 5 words. 3 was enough. You broke the ice because I had 6 comments in a row after a James Reacher said coward, but coward is the key word I dropped in the Denver Bronco game because the Redskins didn't push the clock, and the cops had to clock out overtime. The one thing NFL owners hate is paying the cops overtime. That's it. They're desperate. They don't care who wins. They're not in contention. They don't want Trump. Is Trump in Washington? Are we gonna wake up, Trump, to keep the electricity on? They pull more beard off. I can't play Santa yet because I still have red beard. I still got red. The Black Santa. Should I? for theatrical purposes, I'm gonna mangle my face paint. But this finger, I want to just adjust this side. This side. No, we will adjust this side. I'm gonna try to make them look the same. Cam Hayward got kneed in the stomach today. Check out my Cam Hayward knees you in the head. He's gonna knee you in the head. Right on the dome. Right there. That's how you beat Mike Tyson. Cam Hayward is a strong man who will attack you in your weak spot. But Josh Allen's delivered a knee to his weak spot today. And as typical, the Steelers replay will never show you what really happened. So you cannot get a copy of Cam Hayward being in need. And if you do, it's a guy holding his phone in front of his camera. And the show's only 720p. The NFL's not a 1080p show, guys. The NFL is 30 frames per second, okay? Now, my show doesn't mention frame rate. I'm 21:9. It's an aspect ratio. There's nothing in here. My show currently broadcasting in 30 frames per second, but you could go watch my 4K ultra wide gaming episodes in over 60. I used to get 200 FPS and 600. We know that this side is really good. I like this curl. I need saliva. Put saliva on the curved head. Now it's perfect. Who needs earrings? You wouldn't pass inspection. Who lost track of you on Friday? Golden thread. Not an ounce of brunette in my DNA. There's no brunette in my DNA. Crack up the radio, listen to honkies. Chimp out with me. Fire Mike Tomlin. Chimp out for Mike Tomlin. Chimp out. Fire the Steelers coach. Chimp out. This chimp out for Mike Tomlin. I said I couldn't mention it last episode, but we can chimp out for I'm a chimpanzee. Fire Mike Tomlin. The biggest threat. If you watch NFL football, they all go chimping out. They all chimping out. They don't even know who they're gonna replace them with. Who's gonna replace them? They're still tied for first place in the damn AFC North. Okay. waited till at 2:44 a.m. November 1st, 2025. It's chimp out fucking December. The only thing you have to do is chimp out. Join the chimps. Join the chimpanzees from Pittsburgh. They. Fire up Mike Tomlin. Where were you to clip that, you know? I love Tarzan, bro. I'm all about that Tarzan. Now, see, you kids today, you didn't realize you still want to play Tarzan. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. My little Tarzan babies. You have no daddies. You grow up in the jungle. Super genius. All right, let's look at NBA standings. We know worried about the Pistons. Can one win repair? The Pistons could get one win, right? It's too early in the season for the radio to be talking about what the East Coast standings. So, I only want to look at the NBA standings on the Eastern Conference. The Western don't matter. The Lakers are like number 2 behind Oklahoma City. I know that off my heart. That's in my heart. Okay, I need to know. Is Detroit already clinching the playoffs, basically? Let's see who's playing today. On Sunday, these games already ended. The Jazz played at home, beat the Rockets. Jazz lost to the Rockets. Tomorrow, Jazz are still at home versus the Rockets. So 2 games in a row. $7 to get into the Jazz game. Cheapest ticket of the day. Well, Indiana is $7 to play the Cavaliers, which is amazing. That's neighbors, not ripping each other off. Where's the most expensive game of the day? To see the Lakers, $39 just for the Suns. You better be a real, but hey, that's good. Get your tickets to see the Suns. The Lakers are gonna show out. Big ticket. And the Warriors don't play. What is the Warriors' record? Did they play a game today and I didn't see? That's my local home team. They won a game after going 10-10. They beat the Pelicans. Yeah, I told you the Pelicans were in town. They had a 9-point win on the Pelicans. And the next game is the Thunder in town the day after payday. The Thunder are coming. Everybody got paid on Monday, and if you want to, the best team, it's a bad day to come in. No, I wouldn't. You know. I expect Oklahoma City Thunder people are in town. So they're easy to spot. I should go out and target and try to fuck somebody from Oklahoma. Or just tell them, you see that hotel? That's my hotel. People fuck up in that. Spend time outside around lunch. Hell no. Let's see these standings. I want to see the standings. Detroit, first place in the East. 2.5 game lead on the Knicks. Detroit, New York Knicks, Detroit, top 2 teams. Crazy. It's a crazy world we're living in. Let's take a look at the Knicks. Because if the Knicks are number 2, they got motherfucking 13 wins, which is good. You only need about 37 wins to clinch the 9th seed, which can. The NBA playoffs are like over more teams than the NFL has. So like, but you can pretty much clinch the Knicks now. But who are they playing? Let's look at their schedule. Load the full Knicks schedule. I don't want to miss out. I can't catch up in a single wish. One moment. I need to. My radio doesn't give me the Knick news. My radio is sad. Big sad. My radio is sleeping on the Knicks, huh? How good are the Knicks? I'm gonna just devote the rest of this stream. How good? This is the Knicks. How good are the Knicks? I'm gonna just click Knicks now. Beat the Nets by 13, local game. Beat the Grizzlies by 13. Trade rumors, could the Knicks trade? I guess they could. It's really early in the season. And it's a great year. Let's be honest. I mean, how did I just catch wind of this? Try to be relevant before I move to New York. I want to be in New York before I turn next year. Guys, I'm stealthing over to New York as a hobo. We'll see how much public storage I could put. I'm gonna be trashing half of the stuff I own is going in the trash on this. You know, getting ready to throw away pictures, business cards, anything weight I can cut. We're cutting weight for the C-130. And I'm still left. Now I've been left deep behind an enemy cover. Go back to Pasadena. Wonder how my friends, were they ever friends? I feel like Rambo went north. I've been north. I've already had my northern episodes, which are not heavily documented. Been in and out of Fort Lewis, that's right. On the 4th of July was the last time I was there. That was 2008. Well, 2009. Definitely not 10. Not 9. I was still working in Hollywood, which my last booking in Hollywood. I won't tell you the date. I'll just tell you what the show was. So, Mad Men season 1. I got 3 years of work in Hollywood without ever paying agency fees, which is rough. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have paid my brother rent. I could have paid my agency fee instead of rent. That's probably what fucked me up. He only had to pay $15 or $30. World of Warcraft cost $150 a month just to play on the old 50 cents a day. Now, when I play a gacha, I like to pay $1 a day. Okay, I'm not poor as shit, dude. I can drop $30 a month. That's 50 cents a day. That's cheaper. They don't even sell food. You can't buy a single a day's worth of food. It's nice to to have food. Like, say a prayer for me that I don't eat this and I save it for tomorrow. That's basically it. I have enough. My caloric intake is. I'm still communicating at such a high level that I don't need to have more caloric intake to communicate. Now, we're battling the cold. We're battling the cold. Food is hot. People are rushing to buy coffee. There's no coffee. Very few places to get coffee at 2 p.m. Okay, when we have the big crowd for Super Bowl 60, which I should still be here, I'll be 50 after the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 60. I want to see Bad Bunny. 60. Damn, dude. Levi. I'm gonna go to the Columbus Ditch Pad. She's gonna tell me there's a Sloan working for the Cincinnati Enquirer. WLWT TV Cincinnati. My God. It's actually my God. The most powerful radio of all time. 500 something. Scrolling up. Bad Bunny has had 9 years at the top of the charts. Not 10. This is a Joe Burrow number 9. I mean, the Bengals could still push this shit. If they get the home game, the Bengals really wouldn't, it would be completely rigged. So the Bengals wouldn't care who they play. Who's going to job out to the Bengals? They would be the 4th seed. They'd be the absolute lowest home team playing the Chargers. Wow. To defeat Harbaugh in the playoffs or the Colts. Harbaugh played for the Colts. The Bills? No, the Bills will play New England. The Bills have to play New England 3 times, potentially. This is when it gets crazy. I'm looking at the Bills right now. And they already lost to the Patriots once. So they have to go to Foxborough in 13 days. Next 2 Sundays, week 15. I need to look at the preseason. The preseason affects the West a little more than the East. We travel a greater distance, and playing outdoors in this preseason is considered like nobody watches. We only watch like the Cardinals home preseason and the Rams home. There's only 2. Well, the Raiders home preseason home games are also big. They play indoors. How many indoor stadiums does the West have, including the Chargers? 4. Half of the teams are inside, half of the teams are outside. Is that the same distribution amongst the NFL? Half of the NFC North is inside, but all of the AFC North is outside. The Bengals, 50% of the AFC North is inside. 50% of the NFC North is inside, but all of the AFC North is outside. But all of the AFC North is outside. The Bengals, 50% of the AFC North is inside. But all of the NFC North is outside. The Bengals, 50% of the AFC North is inside. But all of the AFC North is outside. The Bengals
Browns, Cleveland, Browns, Steelers, Baltimore, all play outdoors all the time, and it's a luxury to play indoors. This Super Bowl will be outdoors. It favors the outdoor team like the Bengals to rig it and win it. We hit 1 hour. Boom, 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 1 hour. And I called the fix in. We'll listen to the radio at 12:59. Perfect timing, Ted. You're looking at the one. 95.7 The Game at the Tire Rack and Laughing Monk. Cars for kids. If you have a nightclub, Love has no labels.
Denver Broncos have won 9 straight games after Sunday night's overtime win at Washington, 27-26. Washington's 2-point pass at the end was knocked down, so the Commanders have now lost 7 straight games. At Seattle, the Seahawks shut out Minnesota 26-0. Vikings quarterback Max Brosmer threw 4 interceptions, including a pick six.
One.
Trailed in Pittsburgh 7-0 late first half. 26-7 Bills the final.
2-3.
Chargers over the Raiders 31-14. Raiders have lost 6 straight.
4.
Quarterback Justin Herbert played through a broken left hand. He'll have surgery Monday. Carolina ended the Rams' 6-game winning streak 31-28, and the Jets beat Atlanta 27-24 on a 56-yard field goal in the final play. Coach Lane Kiffin left Ole Miss for LSU. In the NBA, Atlanta in double overtime won at Philadelphia. Lakers beat New Orleans. I'm Steve DeSager.
I might have 19 and a half teeth. How many teeth should I have? $32. So wait, no. Let me correct my math. I got 27 teeth. Not bad. We're doing pretty shabby. 80% of my teeth left. They're all yellow. Two Pros and a Cup of Joe. Search it on YouTube. Okay, fine, I'll do it. 2 Pros and a cup. That's not gonna be right. Two Bros, 1 cup. Is that what I'm supposed to shoot? Two Bros and a Cup of Joe. Autofill. They got under 5,000 subs. I'm not gonna subscribe. So I see their channel. They don't even have 5,000. They're on Fox Radio. More rig. Notre Dame players. The Rams have Kyron Evans from Notre Dame. The Falcons are bad. Okay. Yeah, it was worth it. Burrow already is undefeated this year. That's a good point. Okay. Yeah, Burrow is undefeated. Burrow hasn't lost 1 game. He's 3-0. He is San Zero. Burrow is a sound zero in Japanese. What's Burrow's goal? To not lose one more game? Impossible. He's gonna have a losing record, but he can lose 2 games as long as he goes 3-2. So he can lose the game in Buffalo. He probably will. So which other? Burrow doesn't need to play every game. He can lose just Buffalo and get benched. It's most likely he'll get benched after a 300-yard performance. He'll be good. Chase will run deep. Higgins is gonna hit. Hamilton is gonna be benched. All that shit. Let's look at the Bengals schedule. Figure out how Burrow would probably like to pick up 3 wins, but still drop 2, and they'll end up 7-9, respectable record. And they could even win the North still with 7-9, but they need to go 8-9. He can drop 1 more game, so. Burrow better go undefeated after this Bills game. Come on, load it. Lenovo PC. You so laggy. Ravens, Dolphins, Cardinals, Browns. He doesn't have to play versus the Browns. That'll be to win the North in the week 17. Going down into State Farm Arena. I mean, Burrow doesn't have to play every game. He could lose the Bills game. Then they got 4 games on the. He usually doesn't play versus the Browns. The hard thing about Burrow is that it's so dangerous putting out Burrow versus Myles Garrett that they don't usually field him. We might see Flacco again. Can't wait to see Flacco's reaction to tonight's. Waiting on Pittsburgh Dad. Urinating tree, I don't watch. I just know what kind of content he makes. Pro Pittsburgh. I love Mike Tomlin. He should do 20 years. He'll win the North. The Steelers will win the North with a goddamn 8-9 record, whether you like it or not. Who's gonna beat the Steelers? Why are the Steelers so worried? They got Miami coming to town. I think Miami's not ready to. I mean, Miami, they never won a Super Bowl with Marino. And these Pittsburgh fans made Marino a first ballot Hall of Famer. And maybe Marino should have been second ballot because he wasn't that good. He wasn't that good, guys. They'd always blame his knees. While nobody's watching. So hard on my. There's some blood coming out of this. There's little blood today. Normal. I'm aggressive shaving. Good episode. The radio was talking to me for 9 minutes. Usually I mute the radio. What new games came out today? Let's go to GameFAQs and pick PC. We'll look at the PC games of the day. Bleed Out. Boba Tea Shop Simulator. Coming of Age. Castle Fendom. Office Bot. Clicker Kingdom. Coin Idol. Siphon Cat. Drift, DRIFT. Deanima. Ecopunk Early Access Exodus. The Colonization of Space. Fins of Fortune. That sounds like a Dolphins. Is that what the Dolphins are playing today? Fins of Fortune. I think that's one I'm going to click and open. Now, Flee the Fallen. And Grandma, is that you? Now we're going to click Fins of Fortune, which is made by... It's a fishing game. We're going to look at that other one, Grandma. A Grandma game. Monty Games. 3D, first person. What else can we do? Ecopunk. Zerone Games. Strategy. Map painting game. Should I go cook? Should I go cook my noodles? Let me sweat. I want to restart the stream. Everybody can be like, damn, he is cooking that noodles up. So it's kitchen run and a restart. A good episode. Can't wait to, how many calories will it be? How much does this make? It's 410 calories. And this is 800 calories. God damn, it's too much. Say a prayer for me, because I don't need to eat tonight. I'd rather sleep hungry than try to slop down fucking it. There's more calories in the potato. I don't use all the potatoes. I'll put 75% of potatoes, and I don't. My dish would only be like 700 calories, or the potential 800. That's wrong. No, I'd be at 675 calories, because I usually throw some of the broken noodles away. I can't get. 380, maybe you lose 15%. That would be you eating 340 calories of noodles with 3 of the, it'd be around 600 calories. Yeah. Enough to feed a family. Could I even get the remote and be watching Dr. Disrespect? There's not enough urgency to move across the map in that game he's playing. Which people want to call it the game of the year. Arc Raiders. I'm now looking for Arc Raiders tips, how to just get... He's gonna say that. I'm gonna look at our creators' tips.
There's a bunch of different key room locations with varying quantities of loot in them. Are they worth your time or not? That's what we're here to help you with. Today we're doing the Buried City, covering each key location and the loot inside, ranked out of 5 based on our experience of running them a bunch of times. Hopefully this helped you guys out, and a quick like below
Good
really
episode.
does help
I can
us
wrap
out.
it.
We'll be back with the other maps soon, but for now, let's jump in. Alright, so we'll be starting with the Buried City Hospital key, which is just up here to the north in the hospital. Now for this one, you can enter through the sort of breach in the side of the building that brings you about midway up into the building, and it's on this floor that you can actually use the key. Watch out for turrets and players. Often players do come around here. There's a really good red locker room just around the corner of the key room that you've probably looted already, but this is the spot of the key room, and it's a very small room, but it is packed with a few things that are actually quite decent to loot, especially if you need medical items, certainly for some of those upgrades or expedition tasks. You can see there's different loot containers from the drawers and the things around the exterior of the room. There's a medical bag, a grenade pouch, different kinds of those things will spawn, just RNG depending on how lucky you are on your run. But although I haven't got anything great in the actual video here, sometimes I've got really good stuff in this room, and we have checked it quite a few times. So I actually do kind of rate this room if you're looking for hospital medical style items. They're pretty useful to get in here, and if you come at night, the loot of course will be even better. So I'm going to give this room a 3 out of 5, because actually it's pretty decent for those medical items. You can see it right here on the map. Just go at night time and knock out those medical things that you need.
Small map.
Next up, we'll do the JKV Employee Access Key. That's actually in the Space Travel building, as you just saw. You want to head high up in the building, past level 3, as you saw we just did there. And on this floor here, you'll see there'll be a locked door just to my right in the video. I'm just clearing the place out, as sometimes there can be players around here. It is a red loot zone, so watch your back. Maybe bring some door blockers if you plan to loot the room. But you can see inside there's actually a bunch of different things to breach, and even a weapon crate that can occasionally spawn if you're lucky. And although the weapon crate is in here and there's a bunch of things to breach, you can see
Who
here,
is this guy?
I can just...
Who is this guy? 1.5.
Hey guys, it's Paradise, and by huge demand from you
Paradise.
guys, the community...
What's his best video? Genji Deflect, Overwatch.
Do some squats.
Is it time to say yep to Vyepti? Vyepti is an IV infusion that helps prevent migraine attacks. Chronic migraine patients have 23 fewer migraine days on average per treatment. And it's just 4 30-minute IV treatments a year. Don't take if allergic to Vyepti. Allergic reactions, high blood pressure, and Raynaud's, which causes numb or painful fingers or toes, can happen. Get help right away for rash, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, or throat, or trouble breathing, hives, and facial redness. Common side effects are stuffy nose, scratchy throat, and allergic reactions. Ask your doctor about Vyepti.
Yo, what's going on guys, Alex here, welcome back to another Overwatch video. The last time I uploaded a video for this game was back during the beta, but now that the full game is out, and I've really started sinking my teeth into it, I thought it was about time